Authentication. Defining who can access a network, system, or resource. Authentication is a process of verifying that the identified user is the real owner of his or her identity. Authentication is a process that verifies that entities are in fact who they claim to be. Authentication process confirms claim user identity by verifying user provided evidence. This is the second step in chain process that happens just after the identification process. Entities that may require authentication by computer system include users, computers, and processes. On a typical computer network, user authentication is performed during the logon process when a user submits credentials usually consisting of a username and password. An example of authentication. After swiping the ATM card, user has to enter his secret personal identification number, also known as PIN. Once PIN is entered, the user is authenticated to process the desired transaction. Authentication methods. The three basic methods of authentication are also known as types of factors. They are type 1, what they know. A type 1 authentication factor is something you know. Type 2, what they have. A type 2 authentication factor is something you have. Type 3, what they are. A type 3 authentication factor is something you are or something you do. What they know. The something you know authentication type basically relies on the user to memorize and know specific facts, and that can be used to prove who they are. For example, this type of authentication includes passwords, passphrases, secret codes, personal identification numbers, facts about users' life or family, code words, and so on. All these requires the users to know a specific fact or responds with it when requested. This type of authentication is reprehensible, meaning there is no proof that it is actually the password owner who is using the password. Using combination of authentication types, I will explain in a while, typically solves this problem. It implies to the information that should be known to particular individual only and not others. What they have. The something you have authentication type relies on some form of authentication that the user physically has. This could be anything from a driver's license that authenticates someone as a valid driver of a vehicle to an ATM card used to authenticate users to their bank. One of the most commonly used and most familiar what they have authentication method is keys. Keys are used in our day-to-day life as well as to lock and unlock cars, doors, etc. Just like that, keys are used in securing information as well. In information security, unique keys are provided to an employee by the organization such as USB token or a smart card, which allows that employee in authenticating his or her identity to get access to the information. The disadvantage of this type of authentication is that the physical form of identification can be stolen. Also, some physical forms such as magnetic cards of the authentication can be copied or cloned, which can result in more than one person having a copy. What they are. Biometric authentication methods are the usual methods used to complete this process. A biometric can be a physical, behavior, or logical characteristics of an employee that can distinguish that employee from other employees working in the same organization, and thus can be used practically to identify that employee by verifying the employee's unique biometric identity. Fingerprints, iris, and retina recognition, voice recognition, etc. are some of the examples of biometric authentication methods. Authentication type combination. There are three basic types of authentications that we have learned so far. What they know, also known as something you know, what they have, that is something you have, and what they are, that is something you are. These types are progressively stronger when implemented correctly, with type 1 being the weakest and type 3 being the strongest. In other words, password, which belongs to type 1, are the weakest, and fingerprint, that belongs to type 3 of authentication methods, is stronger than a password. However, attackers can still bypass some type 3 authentication factors. For example, attacker may be able to create a duplicate fingerprint on a gummy bear candy and fool a fingerprint reader. These three types of authentication can be combined and provide even greater security. This combination are called factors of authentication. Factors of authentication. A two-factor authentication method could make use of two of the three types of authentication. For example, requiring that a PIN to be entered in a combination with a 6-digit code displayed on an authentication token. Three-factor authentication uses all three types of authentication and is considered the strongest form of authentication. An example could be requiring a password, smart card, and fingerprint scan in order to enter a secure area. In addition to the three primary types of authentication, there are also some other type of authentication methods. These are somewhere you are, context-aware authentication. Somewhere you are. The somewhere you are factor identifies a user's location based on a specific computer, a geographic location identified by an internet protocol address, or a phone number identified by caller ID. Controlling access by physical location forces a user to be present in a specific location. Geolocation technologies can identify a user's location based on the IP address and are used by some authentication system. For example, Identity and Access Management, also known as IAM. Many identity and access management, that is IAM systems, use geolocation technologies to identify suspicious activity. For example, imagine a user typically logs on with an IP address in Pune city in India. If the IAM detects a user trying to log on from a location in Thailand, it can block the access even if user has correct username and password. This isn't 100% reliable technique. A dedicated overseas attacker can use online virtual private network VPN services to change the IP address used to connect with the online server. Context-aware authentication method. Many mobile device management, also known as MDM systems, use context-aware authentication to identify mobile device users. It can identify multiple elements such as location of the user, time of the day, and mobile device. Geolocation technologies can identify a specific location such as organization's building. A geofence is a virtual fence identifying the location of the building and can identify when a user is in the building. Organizations frequently allows users to access a network with a mobile device, and MDF systems can detect details on the device when a user attempts to log on. If user meets all the requirements such as location, time, and type of device, it allows the users to log on using the other methods such as with the username or password. Many mobile devices support the use of gestures or fingerprint swipes on a touchscreen. As an example, Microsoft Windows 10 supports a picture password that allows users to authenticate by moving their finger across the screen using a picture of their choice. Similarly, on Android devices, they support Android Lock, allowing users to swipe the screen connecting dots on a grid. Note that these methods are different from behavior biometrics. Behavior biometrics examples such as signatures and keystroke dynamics are unique to individual and provide a level of identification, but swiping a touchscreen can be repeated by anyone who knows the pattern. Some people consider this type as a type 1 factor of authentication, that is something you know, even though a finger swipe is something you do. Authentication can be implemented in many ways. A few example mechanisms to implement authentication are address-based authentication. It is a mechanism that uses a host network address as its identity for authentication purposes. Anonymous access. It is a mechanism used by Internet Information Services (IIS) to allow anonymous users to access to public websites or FTP. Basic authentication. It is a mechanism that allows users to log on to the websites and FTP sites. FTP is known as the file transfer protocol. Biometric authentication. It is a mechanism that verifies identity using physical characteristics such as fingerprints and retinal scans. Certificate-based authentication. It is a mechanism that employs digital certificates and a public key infrastructure to authenticate user. Digest authentication. It is a mechanism of basic authentication that hashes password before transmitting them. Smart cards is a mechanism that employs cards with embedded chips containing encrypted information about the user.